Psycho Fox for the Sega Master system is one of my favorite platformers of the 8-bit era, offering a terrific alternative to Nintendo's highly popular Mario games. Now imagine my surprise to learn that developers Vic Tokai made a follow-up for the 16-bit Sega Genesis system. While at first glance, Decap Attack appears to have nothing in common with its predecessor, featuring a strange mummy character named Chuck and a campy horror-style theme, it doesn't take long to see the family resemblance. For starters, your main attack is identical. Instead of a punching fist, the mummy's face pops out of his chest, but it works the same. Instead of breaking eggs to find items, you bust open statues. Rather than a birdfly sidekick that sits on your back, you have a skull sidekick that sits where your head should go, and again it works the same. The bonus minigame works nearly the same as well, giving you extra lives and items. The gameplay has thankfully been tweaked. While you still have momentum-based physics, where it takes a bit of time to build up speed, it's not to the extreme degree of the original Psycho Fox. The controls are far more traditional and don't have such a high learning curve. The main character does have a new move, however. While in the air, you can rapidly press the jump button to slow your descent. While it looks ridiculous and doesn't make any sense, it is incredibly handy, especially since the game still features a plethora of blind jumps. And like the controls, the developers seem to have grown a bit. The levels feature a lot more variety, and the levels offer more than a simple left-to-right path. Some levels require you to scale the map vertically from top to bottom, while others will send you on a zigzag path. The level variety is a refreshing change that helps bring Decap Attack ahead of many 90s platformers. The game does expand on the item system, introduced in Psycho Fox with a total of 6 different items and powers to help you traverse through the game's 7 different worlds. Sadly, Decap Attack takes out the ability to select different characters. Only Chuck is available to play, and that's where Decap Attack starts to let me down. I thought selectable characters with different jump and speed characteristics is what gave Psycho Fox a lot of its charm. Figuring out which character worked best in each world and against each boss was a lot of fun. That whole aspect is missing in Decap Attack, with just a generic character available to defeat each level. I initially thought it would be the campy horror theme that would turn me off of Decap Attack, but I actually like the art style of the game. It isn't a Genesis tour de force, but it's generally pleasing without any graphical hiccups or slowdown to speak of. Enemies have a great cartoony look that fit the whole feel of the game perfectly. The music is acceptable as well, the tracks are well composed and sound better than a lot of early Genesis titles. But alas, I doubt any of them will ever get stuck in your head, like other 16-bit platformers of the era. So does Decap Attack live up to the greatness of its predecessor? Not really. In fact, after getting hung up on the boss of the 4th world, I quit playing. I just didn't care what was around the corner. In Psycho Fox, I was glued to the TV, abusing the unlimited continues until the game was beat. I can't quite place it, but a lot of that magic has been lost in Decap Attack. The lack of selectable characters, the traditional control scheme, and an overall lack of identity or uniqueness really drag this one down. It isn't bad by any stretch, it's just not great. I give it a 3 out of 5.